Hello, my lovely Geminis. Welcome to my channel, Green Line Goddess. This is a fortnightly reading. We're going through Cancer season into Leo season. Wow, fire season I think will be good for you guys. Being air, I've always got a soft spot for Geminis. My brother's a Gemini. So I love that Geminis are just the most interesting people. And I think Geminis and Leos get on quite well. So I've always been close to Geminis. Now, what can we get? I was just tuning in for you guys before I was starting, and what was the word I got? It might come to me. It was really something. Yeah, that's it. Retrace your steps. And I was like, well, that's cryptic. And I'm like, well, we'll see what that means. Let's see. What can we get for Gemini? Retrace your steps. I think it's something about revisioning the past, but it might mean something more significant to you. Not telling me right this minute, so maybe I think they're saying it will come out in the reading. So, Gemini, what can we get for you guys? Okay, the Nine of Swords and the Page of Wands. Now, the world is your oyster until you get totally stressed and burnt out and you have fearful anxiety and you can't sleep. So that's kind of the energy for these two cards. The Page of Wands is very much like it could be actually good news coming in about an opportunity with your work, because the pages are messengers, and something that could really take you in a wonderful new direction, maybe something you've been wanting for a while. And then we have this sort of real Nine of Swords energy. This is the energy of fears that are based not in reality. You know, sometimes you wake up at 3:30 in the morning and you can't sleep, and it starts those thoughts start whirling around your head. It's unreal fears, it's illusions, it's stress, it's worry. It can sometimes be depression and anxiety as well. And this Page of Wands is very much the dandy, like, oh, look what I've got. And the world is amazing. And it's like, no, it's fucking not. I'm depressed and I'm anxious and I'm fearful. So fuck off, Page of Wands. But so it might be that you're dealing with someone that's pissing you off, because I'm sorry for that swearing, but it's almost like, does it feel like everybody else is all happy and dandy and getting everything they want, and you're like, where's mine? Like, why isn't it happening for me? And so, but it could go either way. It could feel like that, Gemini, and it could also be that there's a new opportunity that comes in that puts you in a bit of a tailspin, because it's kind of like, oh my God, this is too big and exciting. Can I do this? So it can be one or two things. But there's a little bit of anxiety around it, a little bit of, oh my God, what have I done? Can I do this? But let's ask a little bit more around this. What more can we get? Because I don't like that Nine of Swords card turning up for you guys. So what can we get? Because it's like the opposite of this Page of Wands energy. They're two opposite energies. You can see they look like totally different cards. The Page of Wands is looking in a totally different direction, and so is the guy in the figure in the Nine of Swords. The Page of Wands is much bigger in the frame, so it's saying that this opportunity in front of you is bigger than your fears as well. So that's a really positive, and also saying that your life is actually better than what you might convince yourself, or a person or an opportunity is actually bigger and better than what you're thinking. You're feeling a little bit small in this situation, and then there's this outside world that might feel big and overwhelming, or it could be a person that feels too good for you and you're like, oh, I'm too small, I'm not good enough. It's very much saying that you are, because this Nine of Swords is very much not real. It's not real. Yeah, definitely. Okay, what else can we get for Gemini? What else can we get? Just a supporting energy around this. Oh, two queens. Nice one, Gemini. The Queen of Swords, so that's you. and the Queen of Wands, air energy with the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Wands is very much a Leo card, fire energy. And the Queen of Swords is kind of going over to you, Queen of Wands. See how she's going, what do you think? Over to you. And the Queen of Wands is kind of looking elsewhere and going, I'm looking over my domain. I'm pretty happy. I don't really feel like I need to be concerned with you. But the black cat is looking you straight in the eye. So when these two very powerful feminine energies come in, and I really feel like you're the Queen of Swords, you're almost deferring to somebody else, but not giving away your power, Gemini. So this is a bit cryptic. Then we'll get there. The black cat is looking you in the eye, and it's the shadow feminine is going, yeah, all of you feeling okay. I think that shadow is this Nine of Swords energy. So that's why this Queen of Swords is saying, I'm letting you speak, Queen of Wands, because you seem to have the answers in this situation. But mentally, that was my chook, sorry. This black cat has got a message for you. It's smaller than the lions. So see, again, it's a smaller part of you. It's a shadow part of you, a shadow feminine part of you. And see how she seems quite nonplussed. This is mostly who you are, feeling kind of quite comfortable with who you are, with your direction, your passion. But just this one little niggling fear and doubt happening here, based around your femininity or who you are in the world in terms of, what is this black cat trying to say? It's just saying, I see you. So it's around all the parts of you that you want to hide from the world, that you don't think are good enough, that you don't think can sit up on the crown and roar like a lion and be this wonderful queen and step into your power. This is the cat on the step at the bottom of the queen's feet. And she's going, I see you. I see that fear. But I also see who you are. And it's almost defying you to look in your mirror and go, do you see yourself? Because that black cat belongs in this card, this Queen of Wands. It could quite easily jump up onto the Queen's lap. The Queen of Wands would not have that black cat if it wasn't an important part of this card. It's an important part of you, this shadow side, this part of you that you're kind of, there's shame perhaps, non-acceptance of self. There's just a small part of you that's kind of getting in, that's causing this. That's why I'm saying it's very unreal fear, because it's so small compared to it. But this Page of Wands, this opportunity or ability to move forward or receive messages, this new opportunity coming through. Yeah, it's just this one little dark patch. One little dark patch, Gemini, that's been asked to clear up. And that cat's very much, black cat's a very transformative healing energy, because it's like I'm just being shown, I don't know why I'm getting shown this, I'm being shown Dumbledore from Harry Potter, that he can look straight at you and know everything you've done, but he still loves you for who you are. This highly compassionate energy. I know you stole my something or other, Harry, but I know you did it for a good reason, and I still like you as a person. Or I know that you were struggling with that and perhaps you didn't make the right decision then, but I still love you as a person. And so it's reconciling. So, advice for Gemini. What advice can we get around this for Gemini? Okay, the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords energy is, in terms of advice, it's saying don't look back. You can see this character is looking back. He's a bit sneaky, this guy, but I'm not getting a sneaky energy around this for you guys. This King of Pentacles is very much where you're heading towards, being very much sitting on his throne. It's a Taurian energy, so it might be a Taurus that you're heading towards in your life. And it's about being very grounded with your career and your money. But also, like, I just feel like there might be people around you that are being a little bit deceptive. So to watch out for that. Because I feel like you're this King of Pentacles sitting on the throne. Now, it's funny we said retrace your steps, because the message for that was he is looking back at the past, and the advice was not to look back. So how does that work? It's the opposite. Because I feel like if you retrace your steps and go back into that tent, you'll get killed. So the advice is, maybe the retracing the steps was actually something that you were doing, kind of going over the past over and over and over again. You know, this happened in the past. This is the story I've been telling myself. And so therefore, I'm not worthy of whatever this position or opportunity is coming up. And this little black cat's the one that's kind of talking to you. And it's saying, yeah, don't go back there. Don't go back there. Whatever happened in this tent, in this past, that you've had to kind of flee the situation and gather your thoughts and leave and get out of there as soon as you can. Don't look back. Don't go back there. So if it's an argument with someone, or a toxic situation, or it's something someone has said to you and that you've taken it on board, and it's kind of sent you what's the word? It's kind of made you a bit like flustered inside. It's not the right word. It's saying, yeah, don't do that, because this King of Pentacles energy is kind of the energy you want to be. You need to be not the person sneaking away from a situation. You're the person in control. You're the person generous. You're the person that has what they want from a situation. So that's the advice. Be the King of Pentacles, not the Seven of Swords. So opportunities and challenges, Gemini. Opportunities and challenges for Gemini. What can we get for you guys? Opportunities and challenges. Wow. The Knight heading towards the King. A lot of royalty happening in here, the kings and queens. And what I get with this Gemini is this is an opportunity for you to elevate and step up. So it's a sense of a promotion at work, or being held in high esteem by your peers, or just people seeing you in a higher status somehow. Or it could be an energetic elevation, but I feel like you're being asked to be like this King of Wands has sent this Page of Wands and sent you out and said, go tell that person I want them. Go tell that person I want them and I want this opportunity. And so they've sent the message out, oh yes, you're supposed to be this King of Wands. And then the message is coming back slowly and surely, the Knight of Pentacles. Very grounded. Again, the King of Pentacles has sent his knight back in this, if you cannot retrace your steps from the past, not go back into that tent, whatever it is that happened in there, that you had to flee this situation and you felt discombobulated, this King of Pentacles, this grounded energy, stepping into your power, stepping into your own wealth and success, has sent the Knight of Pentacles back to the King of Wands saying, yep, message heard and received. And when that energy sends the message back, that's when it becomes successful. That's when this opportunity solidifies into this King of Wands, which is a leader, a business leader, a visionary, someone who's very successful in their career and their life. And this is where you're kind of being guided towards, Gemini. So it's kind of a convoluted way, but there's kind of some very clear messages in there for you guys. So let's pull out a card for love, shall we? Let's go love and relationships for Gemini. What can we get for you guys? Love and relationships. Is it going to be one or two cards? Love and relationships for Gemini. You know what? I want two cards. So we have the Judgment card and the Two of Wands. Again, wands energy. So the eight, oh no, there's no eight. I was going to talk about the page, but this has duplicated. There's one in this page of wand. It's now turned into two. So it's growing. There's momentum growing in this opportunity here. Now, in terms of love, that Judgment card, the angel is blowing their trumpet. They're announcing something. So this is very much, if you're looking, this feels very much for the singles. So if you're a couple, we might get to you, but for the singles, it feels like you're looking for love. And I feel like this angel is looking for you as well. It hasn't quite found the person yet. So it might be that you haven't quite found the one yet, but you've got higher guidance on your side and that you're in an elevated position. Again, it's all about elevation. So once you elevate to that higher position, promotion at work, whatever it is, that higher position and status, you'll be able to actually look out and find the person that you want, but you're not quite there yet. So that's why, or energetically elevating into a higher mindset. So, but it's there. The angels are on your side. They're looking. So it's starting to generate. I feel like the energy is generating for you guys. Do we have anything for couples? No. Okay, sorry couples. Maybe we'll get something for, let's get career and money. Let's get career and money. Let's ask about career and money for Gemini. So this opportunity that's coming up, let's get a bit of, I'm just going to ask about career and money in general and see what happens, whether it's related to this opportunity. So that whole thing, this opportunity could actually be, like we're saying, that hasn't manifested yet, that love, that person, the one in your life. It might just be because this little black cat holds the key, this black cat that's holding this stress and anxiety and I'm not good enough, is kind of, yeah, that might just be the one thing that's holding you back. So, career and finance, money and finance for Gemini. Wow, okay. We have the Magician and Justice, two major arcanas, and look how complementary those colours are. The Magician, the Justice card is like a Libra card. And it could be, if those of you looking for a new job or in any legalities, this is really positive for that coming through. The Magician is very much that I can do it. I feel really confident that I can do this card. So in terms of career and money, I feel like with the Justice card, there could be contracts, new contracts coming through. And the Magician card feels like new opportunities, that there's a new business idea, almost entrepreneurial idea coming, or an entrepreneurial kind of person coming through. But something, this opportunity is solidifying for you. So I feel like the opportunity we've been talking about this whole reading is mostly to do with career. It could be around love as well. But I feel like it's getting closer to you. You might be solidifying in a workplace and onwards and upwards with the Magician card as well. But there's definitely balance coming in and opportunity. Okay, final outcome. Final outcome for Sagittarius. What can we get for Sag? Final outcome. Wow, the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. you know what? If you're single, I think there actually might be someone interested in you. You're not kind of noticing them. Are you focused on your career or focused on home? Focused on something else? But really, what it's saying is that this opportunity is almost so close in your hands. This Queen of Pentacles. We've had, how many queens have we had? 3 queens. So it's very much about divine feminine energy. And it's around mothering and nurturing and looking after yourself and really grounding in and looking after yourself so that you're open and can nurture this opportunity. And the nine of wands is saying it's so close now. You've put in a lot of hard work. It's been actually quite a journey, but you are so close to that Queen of Pentacles. So whatever it is that you've been wanting to manifest on a work or career front, it's just virtually within your arm. It's virtually, you can touch it. Virtually here. So it might be a promotion this week for you guys, Gemini, but or more money coming in. It just feels like it's heading in a positive direction for you guys. So one final card, message from Spirit, little final blessing card for Gemini. What can we get for Gemini? Final blessing card. The 7 of Cups. And it's just saying anything can happen if you allow yourself to dream it. What a beautiful final card. Okay, Gemini, well, that's it for you guys. If you see a little black cat or you see little cats, it might actually be a synchronistic little omen for you. Just keep your eye out for that. I just got that. So have a great week or 2 weeks, and I'll see you in August. If you'd like to hear more, please subscribe, like, or leave a comment. I love hearing comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.